again to my channel. I'd like to thank all friends and family for joining me here today. Now, as you can tell by the title, it is 3 months to go before I move to Colombia for good. Now, the reason for that being, okay, I am fully retired in the end of October. Okay, the end of October, I get my state pension. Right now, I'm getting my army pension, which is reasonably enough to live on. Let's say in England, with all the other benefits that come with it and so forth. So, yeah, it pays for food. Uh, But I've been waiting for the past 6 years to move to Colombia. It's been 6 years that I've been waiting to move to the Caribbean, not just Colombia, but to the Caribbean. I hope to be traveling around and so forth. So I'm moving to Colombia for a variety of reasons. First, I need to get the hell out of Dodge. The UK right at the moment is suffering the consequences of Brexit, like food shortages in the supermarkets and so forth. Supermarket shelves not filled. Uh, but I'm not here to talk about Brexit. I'm here to talk about Colombia. The other part of the reason is that I have two stepdaughters who are living in Medellin, Colombia. My daughters are there, so it's been a long time since I've seen him, and I want to spend some time with him. And third reason is basically cheaper. Uh, you know, food is less expensive and so forth, but it's also an adventure for me. Yes, if I get my pension and so forth here, my standard of living stays the same. I don't go anywhere. If I go to the pub, it's okay. It's gonna cost an arm and a leg. By the time, and the reason is, I don't go to pubs anymore. I don't go to pubs anymore. That's basically it. So entertainment and so forth at my age, it's not all that. Anyway, I want to be able to, like, I used to live in uh, Dominican Republic uh, for 3 months in the year up until 2015. I used to spend the winter time. I've done that for 3 years in a row. It was absolutely wonderful. I didn't actually spend it in uh, the tourist districts. I spent it in uh, away from the tourism, in a place called Mal Valverde, right? It was like an hour and a half away from Puerto Plata in the north coast. It was like quiet. I said the only English speakers that I heard, apart from my brother who came over to visit me from America, was an American at the local swimming pool there one afternoon. That was the only other English person, uh, native English speaking person there. Occasionally in Mao, I would meet, someone who spoke relatively. I only met one person in Mao that actually was fluent in English. Uh, Dominican that was fluent in English. Some of them had it, could get by with one or two sentences, like my lawyer friend, that was there with playing the dominoes and so forth. But uh, anyway, let's get back to Colombia. I'm moving to Medellin, Colombia. Now, I've been to Medellin a few times. My wife, who I'm still married to, still lives there, and I was married there. So it's a city that I know reasonably well. Although from last time I was there in like 2007, it has changed a lot because from what I've seen on the videos. Now, yes, uh, it's not like it used to be, but you could say that it's much better for the Colombians because right now they're getting an influx of tourism, especially in Medellin and so forth. So uh, when I was there, there wasn't that many foreign tourists that used to go there, but over the past 2 to 3 years, it has gotten better. Well, the influx of tourism has increased. Uh, Apart from this past 18 months due to the pandemic, which has slowed it down somewhat. But from talking to my daughters, and watching the videos on YouTube, it has grown considerably from when I was last there. Uh, Prices have also gone up. Whereas at one time, they say £400 could reasonably pay for a reasonable apartment or and enough money for food locally. Now that's not going to go very far. No, that's about $600. $600 is not going to like pay for an apartment and buy food and so forth. So that's not going to hack it, because prices increase over time, naturally anyway, but because of the influx of tourism and so forth, especially in Jerez, around Parque Jerez, around it, I've been looking at the Airbnb prices. It's gone through the roof. Not only that, with the odds of with the onset of Airbnb and various home stuff appealing to tourists and foreign visitors, the prices have gone up naturally. Of course, the locals don't pay as much. What you pay on Airbnb is basically gringo prices. Because I have two daughters there, I'm going to try and see if I can avoid for the most part gringo prices, but I'll have to pay it for when I get there. I'm going to have to pay gringo prices. I'm going to try and save as much as possible, but I'm going to have to pay gringo prices for the hotel or the Airbnb for when I get there for the initial week or two when I get there. As I said, be 3 months. I'm hoping to go in December the 10th. Now, visas and so forth. I've been trying to sort out my visa from the embassy over here, but right now the embassy is not, is not helpful. Uh, so more than likely, I'm going to have to stay on a tourist visa for the first 3 months. Mind you, I want to be able to travel, so I'm looking to travel around Panama, Costa Rica, uh, Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, uh, Belize and Mexico. Those are the countries that are in my itinerary to travel within once I get there. Now, the other thing that's going to be important for when I get there, I mean, I'm going to have to spend, I want to spend 3 months in Colombia. Uh, that 3 months is going to be to get to know my daughters, basically, and travel around, get to know the city of Medellin, and then to travel. Once I travel around, because like my visa will run out after 3 months, so I'm going to have to leave Colombia then anyway. If if I want to come back, if I don't want to have any problems when I leave and come back, um, and so forth. So, as I said, it is the next stage of my life, basically. I'll be 66, and there's two things that I can do at my time of life. Being single, although I'm married, I'm not being, I've been separated from my wife for some time now. There's two things I can do. I can get my pension, everything else, and I can sit around and wait to die. That's basically it. I'm 66 now. Or I can travel and embrace the adventure. Now, because I was actually born in Jamaica, from the Caribbean, Caribbean descent and so forth. Although I don't have a Jamaican accent, although I can put it on. I more than likely I will try and get to Jamaica at some point. But right now, I just want to travel around uh, the Caribbean basin, and that means Colombia, uh, Panama, Nicaragua, and so forth. Latin America, and at some point, once I reach Mexico and Belize, then I'll see whether I should I'll then travel the islands. I want to go back to it's been 6, 7 years. It'll be it's been 6 years now since I was last in Dominican Republic. So that's you know it's so I'd like to go back there uh, as well, and Jamaica, and also travel around the Caribbean, traveling around, which I haven't actually been to. I say I've been to. Uh, the only other islands apart from Jamaica that I've actually been to is the Dominican Republic. I haven't been to Barbados, uh, which my kids and my older children, their mother, parents is from. That's where their family from. So Barbados, St. Lucia. I've got a lot of friends in St. Lucia. I've done videos on the history of some of the islands in the Caribbean. So that's what I want to do in the coming year. And having my pension will go a long way to achieving that. But the other thing that's going to achieve that, because well, with my army pension and my state pension, I'll have somewhere in the region of around $1,200 to $1,500, depending upon the exchange rate. Now that is quite good enough to live quite comfortably within Colombia. Now, for me to actually move around and so forth, uh, for me to actually travel around, go to Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and so forth, it will depend upon how much I can earn from my YouTube channel. Now, my YouTube channel is monetized and everything else, and I hope to bring you good content and so forth. So I want you to bear with me. Like, I haven't really put out a live video. I'm going to try and see if I can put out videos live in Colombia once I get there. And I'm going to try and put out videos of me and my daughters planning the trip for once I get there. Right now, I said I'm going to have about $1,200 to $1,500 income for once I get there, which is enough, right? Just on Airbnb alone, I can get a reasonable apartment. Small, but one bedroom, kitchen, stove, and so forth. So I'm going to cook for myself. I can cook. I'm a Jamaican man, so I can cook. And then we can take it from there. Entertainment, I said things are different over in Latin areas. Me being old doesn't stand out too much if I go partying and so forth. So, I said I'm not gonna sit around and die. I'm gonna grab life, what left of my life, by the scruff of the neck, and just like, okay, I'm going in. I'm going all in, out, and travel as much as I can. The only thing um, the only drawback is, at my age, it is difficult for me, especially if I'm going to be out of the country for this length of time, is insurance, medical insurance. But if I come back to the UK on a regular basis, I still qualify for national health insurance. The only thing is that coming back to the UK, if I get sick, that's going to be a problem. But hopefully, I will earn enough money with help of you, my subscribers and friends, helping me to either buy donations, but either by donations, or the income that I earn from YouTube will more than enough to cover me with a vastly increased travel insurance or any type of medical insurance that whichever country that I actually end up in. But right now, I'll be traveling without medical travel insurance part. I've traveled with travel insurance all my life and not actually ever been sick. So, you know, it's a chance that I'm gonna have to take, because I'm not sitting around. Because like, if I can't, there's two things I can do. I can sit around and say, "Oh, woe be me," or I can get off my ass and just say, "Look, you know, this is your chance in life to go out and enjoy, live your life that how you want to do, right? And this is the way that I'm going to live my life. I'm going to jump on a ship, jump on a plane, and head off to the Caribbean. Hopefully in Colombia on the 10th. Now, my daughters, they're all happy. They can't wait. And time is moving quite rapidly. My main thing is, I shan't be carrying much, and I should go over this again, because like, the clothes that I can buy here is not of the same quality that I can buy in Colombia. Uh, as I said, in Colombia, the clothes are made basically in places like Honduras, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and so forth. Their cotton is of much better. Most of the clothes are made with cotton design, and their cottonies are much better than the ones that come from China, which we get in the UK. And believe you me, I know, because I bought clothes from over here and bought clothes in Colombia and Dominican Republic, and they're much better quality. They last much longer. So anyway, I shan't be taking much clothes. I just taking one cabin luggage plus a knapsack, and that's basically it. Everything that I need or want, uh, I should buy one once I get there. Any additional clothing that I want or need, I should buy once I get there. So I'm happy with that, and I said I'm just putting this out here now live, just to let my subscribers and family and friends know my thoughts on how it's going to go for the last 3 months. I'm going to try and put out a video on a regular basis on my thoughts and how things are going. Now, and on the news there. Now, yes, there is, and we'll go on about the political situation there, and we'll go on about the COVID situation there, and because with the political, there've been demonstrations and so forth about the increased new taxes that the government comes back down on, but since it's still not whatever, but it's still not affecting the tourism and so forth, but lockdown and the very different variants of the COVID. Now, I've been fully vaccinated, double vaccinated with the Pfizer vaccine. So that's the other thing that I've got to see, that I'll be able to travel or fully vaccinated, or do I need to take a COVID test before I travel? I may actually have to do that as well. That's the other thing. Now, those things cost money. Over here, although we've got the National Health Service, the government, instead of paying for the COVID test, if you're flying out, it seems like if you need a COVID test, then you're gonna have to come out of pocket for it. Fortunately, it's only me, one person, so an extra £50 is not much, but it can get anything up to 250. Right now, there's no limit on how much the private companies can charge you for COVID tests, so I'm gonna have to shop around for that. But being that I'm living in the northeast of England, basically it may be on the low end than on the top end. Whereas London, in some places in London, you're definitely going to get the top end. So, but anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope you watch this video to the end. Hope you like and subscribe. Ring the bell icon to then keep up to date with my travels and new adventure, which is coming soon. Okay, 3 months to go, moving to Colombia and the rest of the Caribbean, and we'll see. It is going, I'm going to need help from you to watch my videos. I hope to bring in good content and education. Sometimes I'll go over on the history, right, of the country. Before I go, I will go over the history of Colombia. It is quite interesting, and it is also linked. You know that the history of Colombia is also linked to to Haiti and so forth. So we'll go over that more and explore that more close to the time of when, closer to the date. This is just to let you know, all my fans and subscribers and people watch my channels, alright, that I'm now getting ready to go to Colombia. I've spoken that for some time. That is why my channel is now called Colombian Dreams. So it is my dream to move to Colombia for some time now, and it is very close to fruition. Okay, so thank you for joining me. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts, alright, and how you think it will go, whether good or bad, and we'll see you soon. Take care, stay safe.